Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today is a reading challenge day for me. I had a really good reading June. And so I want to start off, this is the 1st of July, I want to start the month off with a reading challenge. So what I'm going to do today is a Can I Beat the Number Generator challenge. I've uploaded a number generator with a range of page amounts based on my reading for the month of June. My highest daily page count last month was a little embarrassing, and that is 754 pages. And that is wholeheartedly because of the hole that I fell into when I started reading the Boys of Tommen series. That is pretty much, that's like my big read of June, was the first 4 books in that series. So I was actually on 3 and 4 when I hit that 750 page day. So my number generator is going to go from 200 to 750 with 25 page increments. I don't know. I'm really going to try to beat it. I have a couple good books with me. I am reading a couple on Kindle. I have a few from the library, and I have one that's due back sooner than the others. So I have to make sure I start that one today. So it's a little before noon right now. I'm going to go ahead and give my wheel a spin to see how many pages I'm going to challenge myself to read today. It's exciting. Ooh, okay. 275 pages. I will say I'm not that worried actually. When I was spinning last night for test spins, I was getting very high numbers. Not that I don't love a good challenge, but a 275 is one I absolutely think I'm going to be able to beat. So let's see what I'm going to read. Now that I have my page number, let me walk you through the mess of what I currently am reading is. Oh, and Roman's gonna join us. Come on, all the way. Oh, he wants to go right there. That's fine. So let me walk you through what I'm currently reading. I have a book that I started on Kindle Unlimited. It's called Burnout. It is a Olympic gymnast and a BMX racer who are going to help each other, and it's fine. It's just a fine read right now. I was in the middle of a really big reading June on my Kindle last month. I was set to hit a perfect month, and I did. So that was really exciting for me. It's the first perfect month I've had on my Kindle since having a Kindle for many years. That was big. So I want to keep reading books on my Kindle, and that was just the one I'm reading at the moment. I don't know if when I'll pick up and read that. I might just read that a little bit later tonight. The other things I'm in the middle of right now, and something I am just loving, and that is my first Emily Henry read, which is beach read. I am going along with another vlog. I don't know which will end up hitting first. I think this is actually gonna come out first. So I am doing a full annotation beach read vlog, and I would love for you to check that out. I am 126 pages in right now, and I'm doing something I don't typically do with the text. I am doctoring it, I am writing in it. I have so many flags, underlines, annotations, little notes to myself. Just something that I love that I can do because it's a book I own. And because I've been doing so much reading at the library, I haven't been able to really have my own big annotation projects, so that's what this is. So I'm reading this one very slow. So I might jump in and read 25 or 50 pages of this book, but it's not going to be my main read for the day. My main read is going to be a mix between these 2 library books I have right here. This is Jay's Gay Agenda. I'm in the middle of this one, or rather I've started it. I'm about 50 pages in. And it's just really cute. It's a YA book that's following a gay teen who is getting to leave his formerly small town where he is the only known and out gay person to a very thriving LGBTQIA community. So exciting to come along with him on this coming of age tale. And I've been liking these types of stories to dive into. And then the pressure I have on myself to try to finish this book. So this is my big goal of the day. I want to get through at least 100 pages of this because I need to figure out if this is going to be one that I want to push to finish, or if this is going to end up becoming a DNF because I have to return it to the library. There is another hold that's on this copy. I've had it for 2 weeks now, and I've just been like really, really busy trying to read other things, but I think this is something I would like to read. It's about a few ladies in the New York 1%. And on the back cover, one of the first praises for this book is from Kevin Kwan, who is one of my favorite authors. He's written Crazy Rich Asians, and I was recently just going back through my YouTube videos and I realized I talk about that series so much. I talk about that movie so much. The two videos I mention it in, one I put it on myself, but the other it was just like on cable that day when I was filming. So that's a sign for me that I'm probably going to like it. What Kevin Kwan said about this book was it is truly the smartest and most deliciously fun novel I've read in ages. I'm in. So let's see how it goes. I am exactly 50 pages in to Pineapple Street, which is a good place to stop, give you an update, and I think move on to another read. So, like I mentioned, this is a book about three separate women in affluent New York. It's set in modern times. We have two sisters, Darlie, who is like an elder millennial. She's married, she has two small children, and then her younger sister, Georgina. And then we also have Sasha, who is married to their brother. So there's a little bit of cattiness that happens between the women. Darlie and Georgina don't like Sasha. They were given a poor impression at Cord, who is their brother, Cord and Sasha's wedding. They think she's a gold digger, and they don't like that Cord and Sasha live inside of the family's brownstone that Cord's parents moved out of and has gifted to them for the time being. It's one of those double-edged sword gifts. They are given this ginormous, beautiful house that has all of this ugly ass furniture, all of this very not homey feeling stuff, these rooms that they can't touch. They even still sleep in the same bed that was there. I think that's absolutely like that's bonkers. That's insane. I like how descriptive the text is. It's just a lot of very flowery language. It feels very lavish, like the scene that Jenny Jackson is creating for us. And this one has done a really good job of world building right from the start. But like I mentioned, I am going to switch gears a little bit. I'm going to go back to my other physical library book that I'm reading, and that's Jay's Gay Agenda. I'm at the part right now where he is getting ready to get settled into his new school. So I'm excited to see what happens. He's so sleepy. Hello. I am more than halfway through the challenge. I have read 100 pages of Jay's Gay Agenda and 50 pages of Pineapple Street. Jay's Gay Agenda is what I've been reading most recently. It's just so cute. I had left off at the part right before Jay moves to his new city and starts his new school, and he is being immersed in this gay community and really getting to enjoy and live gay culture for the first time. He has met a friend who's helping him kind of guide through and actually helping him with his list, his agenda. That's one of the other things I really enjoy about this book. Our main character, Jay, is a chronic lister, and I also really enjoy lists. So he has his like agenda, the gay agenda, which is his plan for his senior year, and that's always being updated. But then every chapter there's another just fun list of his, and it's awesome to see his brain work in that type of way. What I'm going to do now, I've read, like I said, 151 pages. 275 is as much as I need to get through by the end of the day. It is almost 5 o'clock now. I'm going to take a pause and move my body a little bit, and then when I come back, I'm going to be reading on my Kindle. I'm going to jump back into Burnout, which is the story with the Olympic gymnast and the BMX rider. I'm on page 75 of that right now, and I'll let you know where I end up. I have been really productive since I last checked in with you. It's 6:30 right now. I worked out, I showered and washed my hair, and I read 56 pages of Burnout, which is sports romance. This is the first in the series, which is the Holland brothers. It's funny because I'm complaining to my partner about something I complain about often with these bad boy tropes. Our main male character is being unnecessarily rude. And I hate that story. I just hate that trope. Like, it's not attractive to me that this guy is belittling her at every turn, especially now there's an element where he is being trained by her. So she's spending her time and her energy helping him. And the fact that he keeps coming to these sessions with his badass attitude and throwing these shitty remarks at her, I'm just mad. I'm like, I am not hate reading because there are good parts about this story. I do really like our female main character, Avery. I wish I would have started talking about her. She's really awesome. I like that she is, I don't like, but I am connecting with the storyline right now. She's struggling because she's trying to come back from an injury. She is a Olympian who is now in a college program and getting ready for the next trials to come around. I really love watching the Olympics and just got done watching all of the Olympic trials, so I thought it was really fitting to read this book right now. I will finish it. I am, I'm 28% of the way through with it right now. I really thought I would be a little further, but that happens. But that is not important. Back to the challenge. Like I mentioned earlier, I read 56 pages of this book. Earlier, I read 101 pages of Jay's Gay Agenda and then 50 pages of Pineapple Street, which means I have 68 pages to go before I reach my 275 total. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make dinner, sit down, probably read some more on the Kindle, and then I do want to go back to Pineapple Street. I didn't hit the 100-page mark like I had wanted to earlier, but just based on the first few chapters that I did read of it, I know I am going to continue with it, and I hopefully will finish it before my Saturday deadline. Hello, it is just before 9 p.m. and I have in fact beaten the number generator. I just hit 278 pages. It was great. I did end up finishing reading on my Kindle. I'm reading Burnout. It's going okay. I'm gonna keep reading it. I'm definitely going to finish it. Like I said, there were those issues earlier. Still definitely living in that space. They are more connected, our female and male main character at this point, but he still kind of sucks. I also understand he has family trauma and he is bringing a lot of that baggage with him, but also still, again, not my fave. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. This was awesome. I definitely will be doing another number generator challenge soon. Have you tried one? Or do you have any ideas of what I should try to do next with a number generator? Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know what you thought of today's video.